Hey guys, welcome to the channel and another video. Today I'm going to be watching $1 Million Baby by Clint Eastwood, starring him, Hilary, Swank, and Morgan Freeman. You guys already know that I'm a huge fan of Clint Eastwood's work. I've seen plenty of his films, including Unforgiven, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and more recently Dirty Harry on the channel. They were all fantastic, but this one also is directed by Eastwood. I've only seen, 3 films he directed: Unforgiven, Gran Torino, and Letters from Iwo Jima, or Iwo Jima. Please correct me if my pronunciation is wrong. All 3 were so different in their tones. It really goes to show the versatility of the filmmaker, Clint Eastwood. He's just amazing. About $1 Million Baby, I don't know too much about it except that it's a sports drama where Swank plays a boxer who has to overcome some challenges or something. I'm a pretty big fan of Hilary Swank and obviously Morgan Freeman, so I'm very excited to see what they bring to the table. I hear that this film won a bunch of awards, including Best Picture for that year. And since it's been, 20 years, I hope the film aged pretty well too. But before we get into it, to help support the channel, I have a Patreon page for full-length reviews and reactions to this movie and over 170 movies, TV shows, early access, and weekly polls for what to watch next. You'll need your own copy to watch along. The link's in the description below. Please consider being a patron. Please subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you like this video, dislike it if you didn't. With all that being said, let's get started. $1 Million Baby, Eastwood, Swank, Freeman. Let's go. $1 Million Baby. We hear the crowd. Wow, this film starts with no intro credits.
When I met him, he was already the best cut man in the business.
Can you stop it?
He's a cut man. But it's a Morgan Freeman narrated film. I already know I'm going to enjoy it. Whenever a film is narrated by Freeman, it's almost always good.
Let me have a look at him.
There are all kinds of combinations you come up against down in the different layers of meat.
Go low. That's what he's saying. Go low. Hilary Swank. I know she's a fantastic actress, but I don't think I've seen too many films from her. I know she made a famous film called Boys Don't Cry, which I haven't seen.
What is it you want?
I was on the undercard. I won my fight too. Maggie Fitzgerald.
Oh, she's an up-and-coming boxer.
Thought you might be interested in training me.
I don't train girls.
Oh.
Maybe you should.
Girly, tough ain't enough.
Oh, okay. I think I'm getting it. He doesn't train girls because he thinks they aren't fighters? But I'm sure he'll come around, and that's his character arc.
2 or 3 more fights, you'll be ready.
I recognize this actor. I think he played Luke Cage in the MCU. So that boxer wasn't ready for a championship bout? That's what Frankie thinks, at least.
Oh, it's the same old 1 God, 3 God thing.
Frankie, most people figure out by kindergarten it's about faith.
Well, what is he then? Does that make him a demigod?
There are no demigods, you fucking pagan.
He does like to wind him up, it seems.
Did you write your daughter?
Absolutely.
Now you're lying to a priest.
From what it seems, he's not in touch with his family, his daughter. Ooh. I think that's the dynamic. Maggie's character wants a father figure, and Frankie's character doesn't have a daughter to nurture. So I see that already.
I think I only ever met one fighter who was all heart.
Jay something. I recognize this actor.
Dealer fighting Flippo Bam Bam Barch out of Broward County, Texas.
Michael Pena and Anthony Mackie. Holy crap. These are big stars nowadays.
Leave him alone.
Oh, them some nice tights, Danger.
Nice fight. Thanks, man. People are talking.
What does he see?
You came in here to tell me that Big Willie is not talking to Mickey Mac.
And that's suspicious.
Who's your new girl? What?
Maggie's here already?
There's dozens of trainers who train girls. You won't have any trouble finding one.
Don't hardly need a dozen, boss. You'll do fine.
I think he played a grumpy old man in Gran Torino too.
She grew up knowing one thing. She was trash.
Looks like she does come from humble beginnings. Oh man, when you're scraping for food like that, it really puts things into perspective.
It's from my dog.
Dude.
Working the bag, boss.
That's your boss.
He does need guidance.
Give her her money back.
You sure?
How much did she pay?
6 months.
They need the money.
And what's Danger doing out there? What's he looking at?
I think Danger's just looking at a bottle. This desaturated look for this movie really reflects well with the aesthetic they're trying to go with. Clint Eastwood is doing a really good job with the directing so far, especially showing the determination of Maggie.
I'm not a trainer, but I can show you this if you like.
Appreciate any help I can get.
And keep one shoulder back, so you're always ready to fire a power shot. You get this down, we'll put you on a speed bag. You do have a speed bag.
I'll just borrow it till I can buy my own. It's nice.
Kind of reminds me of Mickey from Rocky. He clearly sees her potential. I'm really enjoying the writing, the dialogue in this film as well. It's so grounded in reality.
I think I found somebody you can beat.
I don't fight women.
Saw your last fight, Shaneel. Spent so much time face down, I thought the campus had titties.
Little girl tends to be coming along.
Yeah. It's almost like something's been helping her. I'm gonna need that speed bag back. And if you're hitting it, people will think I'm training you.
Was that such a bad thing, boss?
Don't call him boss.
Every time you touch it, you're losing me business out here.
Man, Eastwood is really setting up Maggie as an underdog, and it's really working.
But the only trouble is they're gonna be wasting your time because you're too old.
Oh.
How old are you?
31 until my next birthday.
Well, there you go, 31.
I mean, he is being honest, but he's too brutal.
You're not gonna cry now, are you?
No, sir.
He's still so prejudiced.
Keep the goddamn thing.
No, you need it.
No, take the bag.
I also needed to talk with you about business.
Oh, I knew it. There's some bad news. He's going with that manager, isn't
I
he?
gotta leave you. I need somebody in the action who can make things happen.
Mickey Mac's a businessman. He can't teach you nothing.
You already taught me everything I need to know.
Leaving him out to dry like that? Getting this close to a title shot and just leaving him like that? There's no loyalty. And now he has no purpose. His prize fighter just left him.
Well, I found him. I stuck with him for 8 years. How's that for not believing in him?
You could have got him a title fight 2 years ago.
You were a hell of a fighter, a lot better than Willie. He get you a title fight, or did he just bust you out banging your head against other people's fist until you lost your eye?
Oh, I was wondering about the eye. I'm also enjoying the slow-paced score of the movie. Oh no, he actually won! Oh, that's a big fat commission he just missed out on. But putting that aside, he put in 8 years with this fighter before he left him.
I never see you buy anybody a cheeseburger.
Well, I couldn't eat it, and I ordered it. You want it?
Well, I guess the planet can go back to spinning.
Love their back and forth.
It's her birthday.
She's still at the gym. And she's getting better.
How old does that make you?
32.
Other truth is, my brother's in prison. My sister cheats on welfare by pretending one of her babies is still alive. My daddy's dead, and my mama weighs 312 pounds.
Oh.
If I'm too old for this, then I got nothing. That enough truth to suit you?
Wow. The line delivery by Hilary Swank there was insane.
Because I know if you train me right, I'm gonna be a champ.
It's either you or nobody.
Okay. If I'm gonna take you on,
You won't never regret it.
you don't ask why, you don't say anything except maybe, yes, Frankie. And I'm gonna try to forget the fact that you're a girl. And don't come crying to me if you get hurt. I'm gonna teach you how to fight. Then we'll get you a manager and I'm off down the road.
Ah, nice shot.
Stop.
What'd I do wrong?
You did 2 things wrong. One is you asked a question, and 2 is you asked another question.
She's practicing even while at work.
Move your feet around. Let's see you go.
But other than that, I'm doing pretty good, right? For a girl.
I don't train girls. Well, I've got a daughter, Katie.
Oh, he's opening up.
That's family.
Hey, Sally.
Frankie, I need to see you in the back for a minute, okay?
Sally here's a real good manager. Has a couple Golden Glove boys.
But Freeman's character doesn't think it's a good choice. But that also means that Frankie's not going to train her anymore.
What am I doing wrong, Sally? Every time I get these actors on me.
Doing great.
Come on, go down and help her, man.
You're left, damn it.
I don't think she can hear you.
You think she can hear you from back here?
Oh, those jabs are vicious.
Hey, get over here.
You're dropping your left hand. Quit dropping your left hand.
Is this your fighter? It's my fighter.
It ain't fitting real well, Sally.
This is my fighter.
Then you got 10 seconds.
So you just wait for her, see? That's all she's thinking about. And when she cocks that big right hand, you hear me?
I hear, boss.
What a great tactician. Great plan.
Twist it just a hair more. And the body says, hey, I'll take it from here. Because you obviously don't know what you're doing.
Oh, what a knockdown! And he's so proud. I think this is the first time we see him smiling. Oh.
What is the rule?
Protect myself at all times.
Good, good.
You gonna leave me again?
Never.
That never was so loaded.
Spare a few minutes for the Immaculate Conception.
I think this is his form of entertainment, taking jabs at the preacher. Oh man, I'm so invested in these characters already. Such a well-written script so far.
Didn't take Maggie long to hit her stride.
These sound effects are so convincing too.
Can't get good if you keep knocking them out in the first round. How am I going to get you fights?
I mean, other managers wouldn't want their prospect to fight her now. That makes sense, and it happens in the world of boxing.
Frankie had to go into his pocket to get a decent fight, sweetening the purse by paying managers on the side.
You have to bribe managers. The underbelly of boxing is filled with corruption, and everybody knows that. I have to say the fight cinematography and fight choreography have been top-notch so far.
Your nose is broke.
Dang. Fix it. Please, Frank, if you can stop the blood, I can beat her.
Oh. But I guess he does believe in her. Oh.
9, 10.
It's over. What did he say? Mo something. I couldn't read the subtitles fast enough. But he does seem proud of her.
I'll be right here
Did you write your daughter?
every week.
Another lie.
After her 12th straight knockout, Frankie got a couple of real good offers.
12 knockouts.
Billy was a former prostitute out of East Berlin. Got a reputation for being the dirtiest fighter in the ranks.
Oh, that's illegal. That is super illegal.
Here you go.
A year has gone by.
How's it going, Scrap? That doing good, Mickey.
Oh no.
Everybody's got a particular number of fights in him. Mine was 109.
That's a long career.
I go 15 rounds. Next morning, I lose the eye.
That's how he lost the eye from his final fight.
Frankie thinks he should have stopped that fight. Should have saved my eye.
I guess that's why he's so protective of his fighters.
If you want to get to the title, maybe he's not the one to take you there.
You tell Mr. Mack we'd be here tonight?
He did.
I hear you're a real good manager doing good things for Big Willie. But I thought you should know I ain't never leaving Mr. Dunn.
Oh,
You don't
loyalty.
need to make any more excuses to bump into me.
Didn't even get a chance to talk, just rejected him outright.
The letters always came back marked the same way. Return to sender.
Oh man. He actually did write to his daughter every week, and the letters got rejected. Wow.
You know, you save enough of it, you ought to get yourself a little house.
What is it?
It's a tape on that girl in England you're going to fight. If you're going to go for the title, we got some moves to... Hey, get the hell down here.
It's that phrase he said to her earlier. I'm sure it has meaning, because this is the second time it's been brought up. They've got the home crowd on her side. Oh, that combination was flush. A deserved victory. Makushla.
That little house we talked about? I bought it for my mama.
Wow, good for you. She just bought a house outright for her mom.
Mama, come on out here.
Oh, I know this actress. That's a modest house. Any mom would be proud.
No fridge. No stove, neither.
They'll be here for you, Megan.
That's what the sister is worrying about?
You shouldn't have done it. You should have asked me first.
Wait, they're not even happy?
When the government's gonna find out about this house, they're gonna stop my welfare.
Mama, no, they ain't.
I can't live without my welfare. Why don't you just give me the money? But you have to buy me a house.
I don't even know what to say.
You want the money? Sell it.
Dude. I'm on the same boat as Frank. He doesn't even know what to say either.
I'm a fighter, Mama.
Find a man, marry him. Live proper.
Masterful performance by both Eastwood and Swank. It's really getting to me, her story.
You ever own a dog?
Nope.
My daddy had a German Shepherd, Axel. He had to drag himself room to room by his front legs. One morning he got up, carried Axel to his rig, and the two of them went off into the woods singing and howling. It wasn't until he got home that night alone that I saw the shovel in the back of the truck. I got nobody but you, Frankie.
Oh man.
This place has the best lemon pie around.
Now I can die and go to heaven. That's fine.
What a beautiful scene. And the music, man. It's really making me emotional.
My heart can't take that kind of pounding.
Well, she's got a title shot. The Blue Bear.
How'd you get all the ice and hair through this little tiny hole? Have you taken on it?
That's what he's been looking at? Oh man, there's nobody to stop the fight. He's in real trouble. Oh no. Oh, he still got it. That's a life lesson right there.
110.
Where's danger?
Win this one, I'll tell you what it means.
Is this the main fight we're going to see? That's the dirty fighter. The one with the illegal punches we saw earlier. I like how they're framing her with ominous music. Dude, that's an illegal elbow.
I'm gonna take away a point. 1 point to Dutch.
Okay.
2 points.
But she did the damage already with the elbow. Something's about to happen.
What do I do about the bear?
You know, they're stepping to the outside and hooking the lever.
I think she's actually got the upper hand in this round. Oh! Did she break her neck? Did she break her neck? We heard a crack. I'm out of words. This is a turn I did not see coming. What the actual fudge? Come on, don't leave us hanging like that, Eastwood. Tell us. Show us something.
Means my spinal cord's still broken. I'll never be able to fix it.
Her career's over just like that? Is she paralyzed? No.
I shouldn't have dropped my hands.
Always protect yourself. Where does Eastwood take the story from here? I mean, she's paralyzed. Does she even get her money, the $1 million? Or $500,000, I think?
Everything kept telling me not to. Everything but you.
We got nurses for that, you know.
She developed skin ulcers because she couldn't change positions.
Oh, she literally cannot move. Dude.
Since she couldn't breathe on her own, her respirators were always on.
She's still smiling. The resolve. Oh man. I probably want to end my life, man. Like,
Maggie's mama called to say they were all coming for a visit. She waited by the window every day for the next 2 weeks.
never in a million years did I expect this film to take this direction. Oh, they're finally here. A-holes. So are they here just for the money?
Mr. Johnson says they can take my house.
If you assign your assets to your mother, no one will be able to touch them.
Look at that snake. You're too naive. Your mom doesn't love you.
You've been a good daughter, Mary Ann. Can you hold a pen?
She gotta do it with her teeth, Mama.
I did pretty good.
You lost, Mary Ann.
The I'm very close to swearing at this point. I don't swear on camera.
What happened to you?
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
You're a disgusting woman.
So anytime I feel like it, I can sell that house from under your fat, lazy hillbilly ass.
Yes!
And if you ever come back, that's exactly what I'll do.
Good for you, Maggie. I mean, I hate the mother's actress, but I have to admit that she's doing a really good job in making me hate her. But holy crap, my emotions are high right now. Jeez, this is a good movie. Oh man, more ulcers.
We might have to lose it, Maggie.
He's gonna lose the leg? Eastwood, I think you've done enough. I don't think I can take it anymore. You're taking everything from her.
They took my leg, boss.
She has no leg. I didn't even notice she's missing a leg.
It's gonna be all right. Here.
You need to know what Makushla means.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. Makushla.
Remember what my daddy did for Axel?
Axel is the dog. Wait.
Don't even think about that.
Oh no. I think I know what she's implying. She wants him to end his life, end her life.
Not after what I done. I seen the world.
I don't.
People chanted my name.
I can't. Please don't ask me. I can't.
I'm all for euthanasia when it comes to terminal illnesses, but jeez. That was easily the most powerful scene in the entire film. And I have a feeling he's going to go through with it.
Stop.
He stitched her up again. Patted the tongue so she couldn't bite.
Alright, he's a religious man, and that's why he can't help somebody commit suicide.
But now she wants to die. And I just want to keep her with me.
Because you see her daughter in her.
She's not asking for God's help. She's asking for mine.
If you do this thing, you'll be lost.
No wonder this movie won Best Picture. She's barely conscious. Her eyes are rolling. He's going to do it, isn't he? He is going to do it, isn't he? Oh no. He's going to try and talk him out of it? I don't even know what the right thing to do here is. What kind of quality of life is that?
I killed her.
Don't say that. People die every day, Frankie. Mopping floors, washing dishes. And you know what their last thought is? I never got my shot.
Wow. The lighting work in this scene is just fantastic. Absolute silence.
I'm going to disconnect your air machine.
He almost seems relieved. And look at the performance.
Means my darling.
Oh.
My blood.
Oh. That's what Makushla means.
He gave her a single shot. It was enough adrenaline to do the job a few times over.
Pure adrenaline. Holy sh... Just like that, she's gone. This film has left me speechless in like 3 different scenes, which is so rare. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen to me. I'm at a loss for words.
I went back to the gym. Waited, figuring he'd turn up sooner or later.
But he didn't?
I got to thinking what you said, Miss Scrap.
Danger.
Anybody can lose one fight.
Good for you, man. Good for you, kid.
Frankie never came back at all.
Oh.
Frankie didn't leave a note, and nobody knew where he went. I just hope he found someplace where he could find a little peace, no matter where he is. I thought you should know what kind of man your father really was.
The whole narration has been a letter. Screenplay by Paul Haggis. There you go. I didn't know it was a Paul Haggis written film. What a movie. This has to be among the best films I've seen all year. I need some time now to process all this. Okay, I took some time to collect my thoughts. First off, I want to start by saying that I do not have a single criticism of this film at all. It was close to perfection as you can get. What a film. What a film. Like I just said, it has to be one of the best sports films I've ever seen. The performances from the 3 main actors were probably among the best of their careers, and that's saying a lot. The cinematography, the music, and the editing were fantastic too, but the real highlight of the film were the writing and directing. So let's start with the directing by Clint Eastwood and the script by Paul Haggis. I want to say that I know Paul Haggis only by name, and I've only seen 2 films he wrote, Quantum of Solace, and I know he shared writing credits for Casino Royale, which was great. I still haven't watched his most famous film, Crash, yet, so if that's worth reviewing on the channel, do let me know. Anyways, Eastwood and Haggis really knocked it out of the park, hit a 6, scored a goal, hit a home run with this movie. The film starts off very cliche with the up-and-coming boxer and the reluctant coach. Frankie was shown to be a bitter and almost lonely trainer who apparently doesn't train girls. And Maggie was shown to be a determined young woman who was relentless in achieving her dreams. The film was so much more than that though. There were 2 excellent subplots that complemented the main story. The first one was the father and daughter dynamic between the 2 leads. Frankie lost touch with his own daughter while Maggie's father passes away. The way that they warmed up to each other, it was just wonderful storytelling. When you see magic on screen, you can't really describe it with words. You just have to see it for yourself. Wow. It was interesting how 2 things were never revealed in this movie. One, we never got to see the results of the fight that ended Maggie's career. That was a clear DQ, a disqualification. But we never got a proper resolution for it. And 2, Frankie never reconciled with his own daughter. I thought not answering these 2 questions, they were a brave choice by the filmmakers. I believe that they weren't included because they aren't really important to Maggie's story here. I was so emotionally invested in these 2 characters that the film left me speechless in several scenes. The initial wing streak was a sense of false hope from the filmmakers, from a narrative point of view too. And when that gut punch hits you, it hits you like a wall of bricks, for lack of a better word. When Maggie becomes paralyzed, it was almost like I was gasping for air because I was officially out of words by that point. You could probably see it in my face. I would have never guessed in a million years the movie would take that direction, especially after seeing the first half. I expected a loss in the final fight, maybe a decision lost, given that she won so many in a row, and the lesson in the movie would be quite similar to the first Rocky film, but holy crap, what a way to subvert expectations. This is a lesson how filmmakers should subvert expectations. Anyways, the second subplot was about Maggie's selfish and unforgivable family, especially the mom. Both times they were on screen, I was visibly angry, which surprised me since these are only fictional characters. I have to compliment the actress, or I mean, the actress who played the mom. She really made me hate her. That goes to show the level of writing here, just top notch. The ending of the movie, it just straight up brought me to tears. I mean, she wanted to end her life. On one hand, I do understand where she was coming from. I'm all for euthanasia if it's a terminal case, but she still had a future, didn't she? I mean, we saw Frankie talk about her going back to college and everything, but I guess she got what she wanted from her life. So there's some comfort there, and I still can't believe Frankie went through with it, even going against his own religious beliefs. I guess I need to reflect more on this as I just finished watching the film and emotions are still raw, but do let me know what you would have done if you were in Frankie's position. That's something that'll bother me for a while. I'll be thinking about that a lot. And I don't think I can see this film anytime soon. The gut punch was real. No wonder this film won Best Picture. It made you think. Good films make you think. And I think the award was well worth it. The performances from Swank, Eastwood, and Freeman were among the best I've seen from them, especially Hilary Swank. Like I said before, I haven't seen too many films from her, but from what I just witnessed, she is a top-tier actress who's so dedicated to her craft that at one point I stopped seeing Hilary Swank and I just saw Maggie. That's the highest compliment anyone really can pay or give an actor. Oh, Eastwood and Freeman were just as good in my opinion, with Eastwood probably edging it out by the thinnest of margins, maybe because he had more scenes to work with compared to Freeman. All three of them had excellent on-screen chemistry, and the best part of the film was probably the father-daughter dynamic between Swank and Eastwood. Moving on to the cinematography and editing, which were fantastic too, with the lighting work being probably a highlight of the production department. Even the darker shots went really well with the darker moments in the film. The boxing scenes were also very realistically shown. The camera work was smooth flowing that emphasized the heavy punches. You really felt them. And speaking of the punches, the sound editing and sound design of this film was great, especially the boxing sequences, which felt very real. I'm a huge boxing fan. It's my third favorite sport after football, soccer for Americans, and MMA. And I can tell you that these punches sounded extremely real. The score of the film also felt very appropriate, given that there was almost no upbeat music used. Eastwood opted for a rawer, slower, and almost unfiltered and mute sound, if that makes any sense. It went really well with the tone of the movie. I do not have any criticisms here at all. Like, what do you even say after finishing a movie like this? Overall, $1 Million Baby was one of the best sports films I've ever seen. We're breathing rare air with a movie like this. They're so rare. From the writing by Paul Haggis to the directing and performance by Clint Eastwood, Hilary Swank, and Morgan Freeman, to the exceptional cinematography and score, it was near perfection, almost a masterpiece if you ask me. Let's not even talk about the incredible twist that I did not see coming. This film left me in tears, and it was well worth not only my time, but the Academy Award for Best Picture. This is an easy recommendation for everybody. What a film. Thank you for watching. I have a Patreon page. Consider being a patron. Subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you like this video, dislike it if you didn't. But I will see you on the next one. Makushla.